Welcome everyone. I'm Shruthi Sanal of first year MSW department. This PowerPoint video deals with the topic psychosocial assessment, which is very important in doing a casework and discusses the headings under it and the details about it. These are the contents that is included in the first session of this video. What is psychosocial assessment? Cover page, basic information, referral, presenting problem, sources of data, family composition and background, personal history and educational background. These headings are explained in detail in the coming slides. To start with, it's important to know about what a psychosocial assessment is and the purpose or relevance of it in doing a casework. Psychosocial assessment is an evaluation of a person's physical, mental, and emotional health, social status, and functional capacity within the individual, family, and community dimensions. Helps in understanding the person's present situation and history, which helps in providing the treatment. Through taking a psychosocial assessment, the root cause of the issue can be understood. The strengths and an overall idea about the family background also can be understood, which can help in the further treatment. Effective treatment cannot be undertaken unless psychosocial assessment is undertaken, as considering the psychosocial aspects of an issue is crucial to the problem resolution. Thus, the purpose of the psychosocial assessment includes identifying the problem, including root cause of a problem, strengths and weakness of a client, social support systems like family, and the goal of the treatment. Every casework process is usually documented. Each case will have a file which will start with a cover page that contains the identifying details of the client. Based on the institutions, the format of the cover page may also change, but it will contain the basic details which provides an overall idea of the client. It basically carries the details which provides an overall idea of the client. It basically carries the details like the file number or client ID, name of the agency, name of the client, address and content details, age and gender, date of opening file, date of closing the file, name of the caseworker. The psychosocial assessment can include reports which may be session report or summary report or both. Session report contains the details about the particular session like a session number, date and time of interview, etc. The summary report, as the name suggests, contains the summary which includes the major findings, presenting problem, causes, strengths and weakness, insight and motivation of the client, social support systems, goals of treatment, etc. The format of these reports can also differ according to the different agencies. The basic information gives the basic details like the name, place of residence, gender, age, etc. This is same as we can see in any official records. The details about the income can give a basic idea on the status of living of the client. Details about the neighborhood gives an understanding about the environment and condition of living. Likewise, each information gives a basic idea about the client. The referral includes the name of the agency from which the client was referred from. Example, if a case has been referred from CWC, that is Child Welfare Committee, the source of referral will be CWC and the nature of referral, depending on the nature of the problem, may be follow-up or family discord, learning problems, addictions, etc. Under the topic presenting the problem, peripheral idea of what the client is suffering from is understood from the client's point of view. Details about when the problem started and whether any previous attempts have been made to resolve the issue is collected. Assessment of risk is also conducted, that is, case is considered as high risk if he or she may have suicidal tendencies and may pose a criminal threat to others. Under 4.1, the sources which has been used to gain the information to write the assessment is noted. Whether the client is involved in collecting the information or data is also being mentioned. The total period of time taken for the assessment is also being included. Under 5.1, observations of the caseworker is being recorded on the basis of the appearances and attitude of the client. Mental status examination, that is MSE, is also conducted to evaluate memory, thinking, speech, orientation, etc. Signs and symptoms of depression or anxiety or other mental and physical disorders are identified. The attitude of the client towards the session is also observed. Another important element is how the client responds to the caseworker. With this heading, background and current function, issues related to the past and family is being considered, and issues like deaths, divorces in the family is being addressed. Also, the events in the childhood is also understood to find its impact on the present problem. All these past experiences can have a positive or negative impact on the client. History helps in understanding whether there is any prior cases of similar or any other psychiatric problems in the family so that it can be decided whether the issue is hereditary. Also, genogram may be added for better understanding. Genogram is a diagram illustrating a person's family members, how they are related, and their medical history. It allows the client to see the hereditary patterns of behavior and medical and psychological factors that run through families. The information about important milestones in life, like early development, process of socialization, coping patterns of day to day stress, marital history, habits, income, sex experience, life stressors, failures, and achievements are perceived by the client is collected. Details about early development. Social interaction is very important to analyze the client's psychosexual and psychosocial development and fixation due to it. What technique or method is used by the client to cope with the day to day stress gives an idea about how the stress is managed by the client. The failures and achievements in the life is evaluated to understand the client's past performances.